Hello everyone, welcome back to Amaze. In this video, we are going to basically start with chapter number 8, trigonometry, where first we are going to see what do you mean by trigonometry, and then we are going to see what trigonometric ratios are. So let's begin. So this word trigonometry, you must have heard it for the first time, as this is completely a new branch of mathematics which you are going to study it for the first time. So let's see what do you mean by trigonometry. So basically trigonometry is basically formed using three Greek words: trigon and metry. It is formed using three Greek words. What do you mean by tri? You must be knowing tri means what? It's 3, right? It's 3. Okay, bi means 2, tri means 3, right? So tri means 3, gon means sides, and metry means measure or measurement. Okay, so basically this word trigonometry means it is basically the study of measure of three-sided figure. Which is a three-sided figure? It's a triangle, right? So basically trigonometry is the branch of mathematics which is the study of the relationship between sides and angles of a triangle, right? Relationship between sides and angle of a triangle. So basically we are going to look at the measurements of angles and sides of a triangle, right? So here we are going to only see for right angle triangles, right? Because as per the syllabus, trigonometry is not only associated with right angle triangles but with non-right angle triangles also. But here in this chapter, that is as per your syllabus, we are just going to focus on right angle triangles, right? Okay, so now let's come on to one of the right angle triangle. Here right angle triangle is given. Okay, let's take this triangle as triangle ABC, right angled at B. Okay, now I'm going to introduce you about trigonometric ratios. Let me write down here. Trigonometric ratios. Okay. So, what do you mean by trigonometric ratios? You know, ratio means something is to something divided by something, right? Okay, there are two quantities which are in division or in ratio, right? So trigonometric ratios, basically what does it mean? So first of all, in this right triangle, okay, as I told, trigonometry is the study of the measurement of three-sided figure, right? So basically the relationship between sides and angles of a triangle. So what I'm going to do here is, let us study first this. What is AC called in a right angle triangle? I'm not talking about only AC, whatever the name is given. The side opposite to the 90 degree, right, is basically AC here, and which is called hypotenuse, right? Hypotenuse. In a right angle triangle, you should be aware about how to identify the hypotenuse. Okay, so AC is the hypotenuse in this triangle. Okay, the side opposite to 90 is always the hypotenuse. Now, if I take the reference angle as angle C, reference angle means I am trying to look at from angle C. We are going to name few of the sides. Okay, so for this angle C, what is side AB? Okay, to this angle C, if I look at the opposite side, it's AB, right? So we call AB as opposite side to angle C. Again reiterating, with reference angle as C, if you look at the opposite side, which is nothing but AB, right? So we call AB as the opposite side to angle C, right? Now, what is BC then for angle C? Okay, for angle C, what are adjacent sides? Adjacent sides are the sides next to it. Okay, so for angle C, there are two sides adjacent to it, which is CA and CB. But CA, we have already named it as hypotenuse. So CB, we call it as adjacent side to angle C. Adjacent side to angle C. Right? These are the few terminologies we need to learn first before studying with trigonometric ratios, before understanding trigonometric ratios. So again, for angle C, the opposite side is AB. And for angle C, the adjacent side is BC. Okay. Similarly, if I talk about angle A, okay. Can you answer now which is the opposite side to angle A? Opposite side to angle A is BC, right? Exactly opposite to it, you need to see. So opposite side to angle A is BC. So I can write down this BC as opposite side to angle A, right? Then which becomes the adjacent side to angle A? For angle A, these are the two sides adjacent, but AC is the hypotenuse, so we will call AB as the adjacent side to angle A. So we can write down AB as adjacent side to angle A, right? Okay. So for angle A, BC is the opposite side and AB becomes the adjacent side. Okay. Now, what we are going to see here is, let's say, as we are going to talk about ratios, I want to take the ratio of the side length of the triangles. So basically, how many ratios can I form it from one triangle? Ratio of the sides. How many ratios I can form? Like AB upon BC, AB upon AC, BC upon AB, right? AB upon AC, right? So how many ratios I can form it using the given three sides of a triangle? So if you look at, with AB, we can have these two sides, AB upon BC. We can have with AC also, so AB upon AC, right? AB upon BC, AB upon AC. Two ratios. With BC also we can have two, BC upon AB and BC upon AC. Other two, right? With AC also we can have two, AC upon AB and AC upon BC, right? So how many total ratios we can form? We can form 6 ratios of the sides, right? So that each ratio, now there are 6 ratios we have seen, each ratio we are going to name with a particular trigonometric ratio. Okay, there is a particular name given to it for each ratio. Let's say AB upon AC, there is a particular name given to it. Okay, so there are 6 ratios, so we are going to have 6 names for the same. 6 names for the same. Okay, each ratio is given a particular name. So now, what are those names we are going to see? Okay, the names are, let me write down here. The names are sine, cosine, tangent, cosecant, secant, and cotangent. Okay, these are the 6 names for the ratios. All the 6 ratios, okay, each one of them is given a particular name out of the 6. But these are the, okay, bigger names. But here we generally use short names of it. Okay. So here I am going to write down sine is written as sin only, sine. Okay, then we write down a particular angle. That angle is the angle which you want to take as the reference angle. Sine is always opposite upon hypotenuse. Opposite upon hypotenuse, right? Okay. Similarly, we have the other ratios, but here let me just give you an example. Sine of a particular angle, we write it down. So let's take first angle C. So sine C is opposite here. Opposite of what? Angle C, because we have mentioned it here. Okay, so opposite of angle C becomes, opposite of angle C is AB, and what is hypotenuse? AC. So basically sine represents here AB upon AC. Sine will, okay, this particular ratio AB upon AC will change as per what angle you are selecting here, right? Okay, so this is the particular formula for sine, which is opposite upon hypotenuse. Next, cosine in short is written as cos. Okay, cos of, let us take the same angle, angle C, then we will write it down here afterwards. Let me write down all the formulas first. Cos C is always adjacent upon hypotenuse. Adjacent upon hypotenuse. Okay. Similarly, next thing, let me write down here. Sine done, cos done. Now tangent. Tangent is, in short, we write it down as tan. Okay. Tan is always opposite upon adjacent. Opposite upon adjacent. Okay. Next, these three ratios are done. Now the other three are just the reciprocal of it. So basically opposite upon hypotenuse is hypotenuse upon opposite. Adjacent upon hypotenuse will become hypotenuse upon adjacent, and opposite upon adjacent will become adjacent upon opposite. It's just the reciprocated form of all three of them. Okay. So let me write down here sine cos tan. Now cosecant is just the reciprocal of sine C. So cosecant, in short, it is written as cosec. Cosec of a particular angle, let's say C. Okay, hypotenuse upon opposite. Similarly, cos C reciprocated form is secant, which is written in short as sec. Okay, so sec of angle C is equal to hypotenuse upon adjacent. Right? And the next is, that is the last one, the reciprocated form of tan is adjacent upon opposite. So that is cotangent, and which in short it is written as cot. Cot of angle C, which is adjacent upon opposite. Adjacent upon opposite. Clear with this? Okay. So these are the 6 trigonometric ratios. Okay. Sine of any angle is opposite upon hypotenuse. Cos of any angle is adjacent upon hypotenuse. Tan is always opposite upon adjacent. Cosec is hypotenuse upon opposite. Sec is hypotenuse upon adjacent, and cot is opposite adjacent upon opposite. Clear? Sec is hypotenuse upon adjacent and cot is adjacent upon opposite. So let me write down here. Okay, what is sine? What is sine C? So C is this angle. Okay, the formula is opposite upon adjacent, opposite to angle C, because we have written angle C here. So opposite to angle C is AB, right? So this becomes AB upon, what is hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is AC, right? So this becomes the formula for sine C for this triangle. It will change triangle to triangle with the names of the vertices and so on. You just need to remember this part, opposite upon hypotenuse and adjacent upon hypotenuse, everything, right? Cos C, which is adjacent upon hypotenuse, which angle is written here? C. So for C, which is the adjacent side? BC. So it becomes BC upon hypotenuse, which is AC. Okay? Tan becomes basically opposite upon adjacent. What is opposite? Opposite is AB. And what is adjacent? Adjacent is BC. So AB upon BC basically. Right? Next will be, you can look at the triangle and write down the other three, or else what I will do is, I will just flip this, okay, reciprocal of this, which is AC upon AB, AC upon AB. Here AC upon BC, and here BC upon AB. Is this clear? So look at this 6 ratios which we are talking about. We can form 6 ratios, right? AB upon AC, BC upon AC, and so on. And all these 6 ratios are given a particular name. Okay. So next part is, can you answer? Okay. Let's just see this. What will be cos A? What will be cos A? Okay. Just taking any random example. Cos A. What is cos A? Cos A is basically adjacent upon hypotenuse. Now adjacent is to which angle? Angle A, because I have written A here. Okay. So which is the adjacent side to angle A? Adjacent side to angle A is AB. So this becomes AB upon, what is the hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is AC. So this becomes cos A for this triangle. Okay. So this ratio is going to change as per what angle you are selecting here. Okay. The formula remains the same, adjacent upon hypotenuse. So if it is angle C written here, it will be adjacent to angle C. If it is A written here, then adjacent to angle A, right? Hypotenuse remains the same. Now, I hope this is all clear to you. Next thing is, you can look here, sine and cosec are reciprocated form of each other. This is AB by AC and this is AC by AB. So, what you can do is, you can remember only these 3 things, sine, cos, tan, and the other 3 things which will be directly the reciprocated form. And you just need to know that cosec is the reciprocated form of sine, sec is the reciprocated form of cos, and cot is the reciprocated form of cot is the reciprocated form of tan. Right? So, yeah, the shortcut to remember this is, you can remember in this way. Let me write down here. SOHCAHTOA. Okay, this will help you to remember 3 trigonometric ratios. SOHCAHTOA is, S stands for sine, sine is, O stands for opposite, H stands for hypotenuse. So sine is opposite upon hypotenuse. C stands for cos, cos is adjacent upon hypotenuse. And T stands for tan, tan is opposite upon adjacent. So SOHCAHTOA. In this way, you can remember it. Next is, for the other 3, you should remember which one is the reciprocated of which one. For sine, the reciprocated is cosec, right? So cosec is hypotenuse upon opposite. For cos, it is sec, so hypotenuse upon adjacent. And for tan, it is cot, which is adjacent upon opposite, right? I hope this is clear. These are the 6 formulas that you need to know. Okay. Next part is, as you know that sine and cosec are reciprocated form, I can write down in this way, right? That sine of any angle, let me write down A, will be always 1 by cosec of A. Right? Similarly, cosec A equals to 1 by sine A. 1 by means, if 2 things are reciprocated of each other, we can write down equals to 1 by the other one, right? So, sine is 1 by cosec A. Similarly, cos is 1 by sec A. Cos is 1 by sec and tan is 1 by cot. But basically, the angle should be same, right? If it is A here, it will be A. If it is C here, it will be C, and so on, right? Okay. You must also be having doubt that why we are not looking at the 90-degree angle. Okay, we are not going to look at the 90-degree angle because if this will be, that will be the reference angle, that the opposite side and hypotenuse remains the same. We will talk about what happens for 90-degree angle in the upcoming videos. Okay. So, yes, this was the main introduction for what is trigonometry and what are the 6 trigonometric ratios, what are the formulas of the same. So now using these formulas, we are going to solve few important questions from exercise 8.1 and that is to be covered in the next video. So that's it for this video. Catch me up in the next video.